Hi, I'm Don, and this is the Hobbyist Geek. Hi, today is so exciting! Today is another special episode for the Ghostbusters Ecto 1, in which we are displaying yet some more third-party modifications. I actually have the mods right here from the wonderful Mike Lane Mods. And I'm going to open them up. I haven't even opened them yet, so I'm going to open them up on camera and we're going to take a look at what's inside. So what say we get to it? Okay, now I mentioned that these mods are from Mike Lane Mods, and I want to show you, if you recall, one of the first mods we got for the Ecto 1 build was these excellent vent hoods, hood vents for the hood from way back in the beginning of the build here, and these are just excellent mods. I think they look way better than the factory. But today we're going to be focusing on the license plate. Now, if you recall, back in the early issues, I mentioned some issues with this particular license plate, and that the border doesn't go all the way around. I mean, this plastic is, well, it's kind of ugly. The yellow, not quite right. Mr. Lane has put out not one, but two license plate kits. Okay, you've got the regular, and then you've got this collector's edition. We got one of each. We're going to open them both up right here on camera for you, and we'll see what we've got inside. So we'll go ahead and we'll start with the regular. All right, so here we have the contents of the regular edition for the Mike Lane license plate mod for the Ecto 1. And you can see we've got three different license plates here. We've got the angled front, the straight front, and the rear plate. And we're going to take those out of the bag for you here in a minute. We've also got this incredible little magnetic display here. So yeah, you can just fold this out and it will just sit upright like that, and you can attach the magnetic plates right to it for use in your display. You've got two different kinds of removal tools, which is awesome. It looks like a guitar pick and a little magnet here that'll help you pull off the license plates for switching them out should you so choose. And we've got two sets of magnets, A and B. Each of those has two magnets in it. Now the A magnets, those are going to go on the bumpers, and the B magnets are going to go on the factory license plate. So you can actually use the factory provided license plate with this modification as well. It's not going to ruin anything for you, and it won't require you to keep taking the screws in and out, in and out, in and out. We've got this magnet safety manual here, just to make sure that nobody hurts themselves, and hopefully doesn't swallow it or anything like that. And then you've got these instructions on how to install the new license plates. Okay, and I guess we'll go through this right here and show you how to get it done. Now, if you take your bumper, we've got these two screws right here on the back. We're just going to whip those out and take off the original license plate. And voila, there it is. The original plate is out. And then what we're going to want to do is take one of these A plates. Okay, we're going to want to peel the backing off, and then it's going to go right in there. Now, I don't know if you can tell, but it looks like there is a little bit of an off-center aspect to the screw base holes here. So the larger end is going to go towards the bottom. But in the end, you just want to make sure you line it up with those screw holes to the best of your ability here. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Look at that. Nice and neat. Now, I actually want to use the straight front plate. So I'm going to take that out. And while I've got it here, take a look at the quality of the modded plate as opposed to the factory plate. And I mean, you can just tell the amazing difference here. I mean, just look at that difference. The factory plate is ridged, whereas that is not a feature on the modded plate, with the exception of it looks like this little mounting screw here. But from a visual perspective, I mean, this is the superior plate for sure. And we're just going to slide this thing in, and boom, there it is. That ain't coming off. So we're going to take the magnetic thing here, and look at that. It just pulls it off that easy with this little tool. So I don't know about using the guitar pick. Let's see. There we go. All right. Well, the guitar pick works well as well. Works pretty easy as well, but I think I prefer the magnet removal tool myself. But let me go ahead and throw this up in here. You can see right there on the display, it works just fine as well. Let's go ahead and get these other two out. And there is the rear plate. You can tell the rear plate has the mounting screws here on the top, whereas the front plate, the mounting screws are on the bottom. There's the off-center one that kind of matches the factory one. So you can still put that in if you prefer. You can also just use this as a nice display. And you just throw this up, you got your little stand, and you can use it in your display however you want. So tons and tons and tons of options here. This is absolutely incredible, absolutely incredible. Thank you, Mr. Lane, for getting these created. And that is just the original. So let's clean this up and whip open the collector's edition and see what we get. Well, before we get to the collector's edition, I did forget to show you the second part of the magnet here, which is the Pack B magnets here. And what you can do with this is you can just whip one of these out. You do have two, one for the front plate, one for the rear. They are the same, identical. And this is going to operate much like the one that goes on the bumper. You just take off the plastic backing here, just like that. And this is the original factory plate with the screw holes in the back. All right, so make sure you've got the adhesive side going towards the plate. You just line it up with the screw plates. There you go. And it just lines up just like that. And then you can take off one of the modded plates and throw on the original factory plate, and it sticks, no screws needed, just like that. I mean, that is just awesome. Okay, now this is what you get with the collector's edition of the license plate kit, and this is absolutely freaking incredible. You do get the same documentation that you got from the original kit, the instructions and the magnet safety documentation. So we'll go ahead and set that aside. You also have not one, but two displays. One with the green ooze, I'm guessing from the first movie, much like the original plate from the regular edition. And then you've got the pink ooze that seems to be from Ghostbusters 2 at the top of this one, that is just awesome. As for license plates, you get this awesome Ecto-1 and, for that matter, the Ecto-2 and Ecto-1A plates, all of which are from Ghostbusters 2. So if you plan on modding your vehicle to match the second movie edition, then these plates are really going to come in handy because they're just going to make it that much more authentic. We've also got the front plate, just like the one from the regular license plate edition. We've got the official California plate from the fully restored Ghostbusters vehicle that's currently sitting over in California. I believe there are some videos about it. I'll see if I can find one and put a link to it in the bottom of this video. And then you got this puppy. And this is supposed to be the license plate from the upcoming Ghostbusters Afterlife movie, which I personally cannot wait to see. That's going to be awesome. But you get all 6 of these plates and the 2 displays, and you still get your A and B magnets for installation, your removal tools, everything else, and you just get it all with the collector's edition. So that is just absolutely incredible. All right, and there you have it. Mike Lane Mods, Ecto-1 license plate modifications, both the regular and the collector's edition. We've got 8 different license plates here, and just an absolutely amazing addition to this model. I am incredibly grateful. Thank you, Mr. Lane, for creating these wonderful things. And if you want a copy of your own, make sure to head over to Mike Lane Mods and pick one up. Well, I guess that's all I have to say for today now. Thanks for watching, and if you liked the video, please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and we will see you next time. Have a great day.